Hi, so today's video is going to be on how I put in my hair extensions and everything. Someone requested the video and I was like, yeah, I'll totally do it. I'm just going to give you a couple tips before I start. Basically, extensions to me, like I've been wearing extensions for a really long time, so all this is like really common knowledge to me, but when I first started, they did not look good at all, so I might as well like give you some tips that I've learned over time and stuff. So yeah, for anything, always brush your extensions from the bottom to the top. Sometimes I do admit that I get a little bit lazy and I'll go from the top to the bottom. Not good. Start from the bottom. For taking care of hair extensions, treat it like your own hair. Give it heat protectant, condition it often. If it ever starts to get knotty, it's probably because you're not like taking care of it. Really treat it like your own hair. You want to be very gentle. All these hair extensions are already cut and everything, so they might look like they have a little bit less hair. But if you are scared to cut your own hair extensions, please go to a salon and just have them put it in for you and cut it right there, rather than just cutting yourself at home and being like really worried about it. And you trust them and everything, I believe that you would be perfectly fine. But if you trust yourself in cutting your own hair at home, you probably just would do it at home anyway. So it goes from small, large to small, and then you put in the loose pieces that are like the single clips. So this is what goes on bottom, like on the very bottom right here, and this is the piece that goes right above it. So it'd be like that. See, this one's a 3-piece, this one's a 4-piece, this one has a lot more hair on it. And you probably notice that these pieces aren't really like blended or anything. That's because I put all the length on the bottom, and the top pieces is what will blend the hair, because the bottom pieces don't really matter too much. These 2 pieces are my length pieces. This is what makes it look like my hair is long. Let me just go ahead and brush this out. Next piece I would put on top of that 4 clip is another 4 clip. As you can tell, this one's blended out a little bit more. Right here on the sides it's chipped down a little, and on this side also. And I always cut my hair when it's like actually in, like when I'm wearing it. And then this is the piece that goes on top of this one. So as you notice, it's from going from 4 again to 3. So it's gonna go 3, 4, 4, 3, okay? And this is the final piece that I would really put on my head. This one is blended a lot. In case you haven't noticed, my hair is pretty short, so putting in hair extensions is a little bit more of a challenge for me, so I do blend the final piece a lot because this is what's going to overlap everything. So if you think about it, the more that this is blended, the better your hair is going to look. Inside the back, I always try to blend it a lot too, but I try to keep some length. But I do try to blend the back just a little bit more, because when it's laying down in the back, you don't want like a you want it more blended. Sometimes I do get lazy and I forget to like actually fix my hair properly and do it, but if I want to look good, then I guess I try. Single pieces, it's a little bit different. These 2 right here are my length pieces. As you can tell, they're tapered only in on one side, right here and here, and then the length is right here. So half of it's short, half of it's long. Basically what that does, I put those right here, and that makes it look like the bottom of my hair is actually long, so you don't have these little short pieces peeking out. And I feel like that's a really, really important thing to notice and do. And I have 2 more pieces, and these are actually the pieces that are going to be blending this part of my head. The side right here on the top. As you can tell, they're quite choppy right here, and then they have little strands that kind of blend them off just a little bit. Like legit, this is like 2 strands of hair right here. But it does help a lot. It'll blend it, and it'll actually be like sort of the length of my hair, but just a little bit longer. So it really, really does help to have these pieces also. Those are all the clips that I have. I believe that they're 22 inches. Well, you know all those tips. These are VPFashion. I do have a code, boop, right here. So you can totally go order them and you will actually get a discount. And the code has been there for a while, so I know some people already have gotten their discounts and stuff like that. I'm just showing you how like fast it is that I do my hair. First things first, I always straighten my hair. And yeah, if you want to know how I do like the feathery look, I already have a video on that. Next step, I actually just use a hair clip and brush, and I just section it. I do under the ear, kind of like right around here, section it off. My bra is like making me look pretty good today. That's not what this video is about. That's not really cut or anything. Go ahead and put it in. And I always do like, I don't know, I think it's simple. You just put a little pin the sides also. I don't tease my hair at all when I put in my hair extensions, just because I know how to clip them in. Next piece goes up here. I don't feel like you need to tease your hair, and not only that, but it's extremely bad for your hair, so I recommend not teasing it at all. Next length piece, the 4 piece. Go ahead and put the 2 clips right here on the sides, or on the kind of on the sides, and then this one's gonna go there. The clip. There's no like waves or wrinkles when you're putting it on your head. Next one is gonna be more like on the temple. If it is wrinkling or something and your head's too small for the length, you can grab it, but go straight and then go down, and it'll give you more space to like pull and play with the hair extensions. That way it's not like wrinkling on you or anything. Then get the blending piece of the 4 clip, put it in, like how you did with the other 4 clip. Then this one I actually put pretty high on like the crown, but I make sure that there's enough hair to hide in the back. Sometimes my mistakes do show though, but whatever. Then you have like the really blended piece. Go ahead and put that on. Since these are basically cut the same, it doesn't really matter what side I put on my head. It doesn't have to be perfect, because even if you like angled them, it's gonna give it like the lengths, like the blending, it's gonna give it like different directions. So it doesn't really matter if you put it straight, sideways, or anything. I do play with my hair extensions a lot. Like if I ever put them up in ponytails, it's like a circle formation, so they're like upside down, sideways, and stuff like that. So don't be afraid to like angle your hair extensions. As long as it's covered, it's totally cool. But don't be afraid to like play with the angles with the hair extensions. And it looks pretty good, except for these short little pieces right here. You see right here where it's like, that's like the first sign of being like, she's wearing hair extensions. I don't really give a fuck if people know, but I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well try, right? So I put the short side on the inside right here, so it does blend it out. So just go ahead and pin that, and short side on the inside right here. My bangs, I like feathering it out for this hairstyle, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Okay, and that's all I do for my hair extensions, and I apply my ears. These ears are from Kitten Signings, because I know I'm gonna get that question, but they're the Kiwi line ears. Yay! They do the release like once a month. So this is really it. That's all I do. I will sometimes go like this. Pew! Pew! And then that will give me a lot of length. This fucking t-shirt gives me no room to breathe. I swear to God, I'm gonna die. Just looking the long hair on the front. So that's all for today's video. I hope it helped you. Once again, the code for everything like VPFashion is down below. I hope it helped, and I hope you guys have an amazing day and an amazing week, and I love you guys so much. Okay, see you next time. Bye! Meow.